Just playing in a Super Bowl is a milestone few achieve. But Coach has a little more time to remind his team what's at stake. The true prize isn't reaching the game, it's winning it.
Shut up! Bronco 80! Hot, hot! Ready, ready? Come on, set, Let's go now. Huh. Ready, go! Down! Ready! Here we go! Here we go! Shot! Ready! Ready! Here we go! Shot! Hit it! Ready! Hot, hot! Set! Ready, ready? Let's go! Check go!
It has been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaughan along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack from either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC... The Commanders' offense taking the field here in Super Bowl 60. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star running back. He has been exceptional. And he's chomping at the bit to get back after it after his team's bye a week ago.
And it's always hard when you enter that open week with a loss. So when you say chomping at the bit, exactly, wants to wash that taste out of his mouth.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. To the air goes Daniels. And he whips that one incomplete there. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Nifty move. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a handoff running through the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 23. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
A 6-yard pick.
Second down and 4. Now Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Past the 20. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 7-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation,
set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Here's Daniels. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And He's got this down to the 35. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
19 yards. And the Washington first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
He's into space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
By Trenton Simpson. 4 yards on the pickup.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now a handoff as they run left side. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On second down, they'll run it here. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Touchdown! Ben Sinnott from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing is... Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. Well, they did it. The Washington Commanders, Super Bowl champions. And this storied franchise will once again possess the Lombardi Trophy. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Washington Commanders. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.